Yes, good morning students. We are moving to the exercise 2.1. In my previous class, I have explained you a little introduction about the inverse trigonometrical function, and now we are properly starting the exercise 2.1. Although we have done some problems, but you have seen there that the value are all positive. But today I am taking positive value as well as negative value. Now before we start the exercise, there are a few formulas which you have to learn, and these formulas are sine inverse minus x equals to minus sine inverse x. You see, these three formulas are different and these three formulas are different. Tan inverse minus x is minus tan inverse x. Cosec inverse minus x is minus cosec inverse x. Now in these two we can say indirectly the minus comes outside. Now you see this part. It is cos inverse minus x is pi minus cos inverse x. Sec inverse minus x is pi minus sec inverse x. And cot inverse minus x is pi minus cot inverse x. So first of all, before we start the exercise 2.1, you have to be very particular about these formulas. Yes, the detail about these formulas are given in the NCERT. You can write from there also and you can prepare, and all these formulas work under their domain. Like, you know what is the domain of x? What is the domain of sine inverse x? It is minus 1 to plus 1. So all these formulas are applicable only when the domain is there, means they function in their domain. Now I am taking this problem. Now according to this formula, what is sine inverse minus half? The sine inverse minus half will be minus sine inverse half. This negative sign will be here. Now I am taking, let sine inverse half is say theta, then half equals to sine theta, and I think it is not required to tell you now, the theta is pi by 6. It is 30 degree. So what is the final answer? The final answer is minus pi by 6. So what is the answer for this? The answer for this is minus pi by 6. You see this problem now? This I have taken positive. So now second problem. So we can say that this is theta. So root 3 by 2 is cos theta and the value of theta is pi by 6. That is 30 degree because it is positive. This is negative, this is positive. Now I am taking some more values where you will find the negative as well as positive, they are going parallel. See the next problem. The next problem is third problem of the exercise. It is cosec 2. So we can directly write this theta, and 2 equals to cosec theta. So the value of theta is again pi by 6, that is 30 degree. Actually cosec theta is 2, it means sin theta will be 1 by 2, and you know that the sin theta, when sin theta is 1 by 2, the value of theta is pi by 6. See one more problem, fourth one. It is this time negative, tan inverse minus root 3. Now we will not write directly theta, we will write minus tan inverse root 3, and now let tan inverse root 3 equals to theta. So tan theta is root 3, so theta is pi by 3, that is 60 degree. So what is the final answer now? The final answer is minus pi by 3. So in this way, if it is negative, we can solve it. See one more sum, fifth one, I must take now, cos inverse minus half, this time it is negative. If it is cos inverse minus half, then this will be pi minus cos inverse half. Now cos inverse half, say it is theta, then half equals to cos theta. So what is the value of theta? It is pi by 3, that is 60 degree. So what will be the final answer now? Pi minus pi by 3. So answer will be 2 pi by 3. So in this way, if it is negative also, we can find the correct answer. And taking one more problem, please see the sixth one. It is tan inverse minus 1. So it is minus tan inverse 1. And now we will calculate the value of tan inverse 1 and then we'll put the minus sign. Say, let tan inverse 1 is theta, then 1 is tan theta. So the value of theta is pi by, that is 45 degree. So what is our final answer now for sum number 6? Minus pi by. So in this way, in this exercise, my main purpose was to explain you that now we are able to deal with the positive number as well as negative number. Yes. Now in the worksheet which I have given you the image, I have already written here that from this exercise you solve sum number 7 to sum number 10. These problems you do in the homework, you find out the answer and try to check whether you are getting the answer or not. In the next video, I will explain you question number 11 onwards from chapter number 2, exercise 2.1.